Tapes rolling for the Gnome Show.
Right now, as we speak.
Right now as we speak. For the Gnome Show.
Right now, as we speak.
Right now as we speak.
Right now, as we speak.
Right now as we speak.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now. Welcome back to the Gnome Show. Coming up, we have a guy called James, movie star, has appeared in a couple of the Lord of the Rings movies. Got an interview with him and got the inside scoop there. Some interesting stuff coming up. Some great music from the Ohio Valley and Ohio. We have a band who are definitely not standing still. Heaf, with one of their tracks, Standing Still. And our own yogi poet, Raga, with a kind of Lord of the Rings theme song called Strider. Excellent song. Acarya, Spiral Smiles, Brown Bear's Revival, Heavy Hand, Rosalie's Lucid Dreams, the guys who composed our opening theme track. We got one of their songs, something very mature sound for these young guys. And ending up, Za Unit and the Angry Men, Don't Go.
Don't hesitate. Just say what you mean and say what you need to say. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Just say what you mean and say what you need to say. We lay fighting to sleep in a bed that we wrapped in dreams, chasing the light while it's dim, and cradling the time as it thims. And when the clock strikes, then please hold me. Please hold me. Please hold me down. Time stands still most of our lives, consistently insisting that we could never survive. But we're all finding a way to the outside, just to feel alive, just to feel. Time stands still. Time stands still.
We do have some Lord of the Ring fans on the Gnome Show.
Okay.
And I just want to introduce James, who actually was in the Lord of the Rings movies. He's from New Zealand. Say hello.
Hello.
So is it true that you were actually in the Lord of the Rings? You played what characters were you playing?
I was an extra. I was probably about number 27 orc. Probably maybe a hand shot or half an arm. That's all good. But yeah, I was on there for about 6 months. And met Ian McCallum and Viggo Mortensen and Elijah Woods. I didn't even know who Elijah Woods was. I thought he was a basketball player because he had that sort of name. So I remember, who's the one who plays Sam?
Yeah, Sam Gamgee.
Yeah. He's a Canadian guy. He said to me, at the time I had an orange beard, he said, I like your work in Braveheart. He thought I was that fucking extra in Braveheart. And I said to them, mates, who the fuck is he? And they just laughed at me and they said, oh, that's Sam from Canada. Anyway, my interaction with them was like, there's a hierarchy in filmmaking.
Yeah.
Okay, there's your actors, there's your MDs, there's your stunt people, and there's your extras, and there's the blue screen, right?
Blue screen.
Yeah, like so. A lot of our work was. I remember we did one scene where it was with a mamakill, and there was a huge elephant, and there was a model, which was dead, of course, and everyone was running around it, and we were. Maybe 20 feet away from it, 30 feet away from it, and my brother's saying to me, because I was a twin, my brother's saying to me like, oh, we got to run here and there, and I said to him, well, what for? The blue screen's actually in front of us. So it's like just quite ironic how people, you get into a role, and being an extra, you role play, you don't act. Well, I had a friend who, he wanted to talk to me about the meaning of life, and I said to him, we're sitting on a polystyrene rock, and you want to ask me about the meaning of life. I said, this isn't the right place to talk about the meaning of life.
I don't know.
And there's a saying in Wellington where we call it Wellington marble. Wellington marble is polystyrene.
Yeah. Did you ever recognise any of your arm or your hand when you looked at them?
I did actually. And the best thing about the whole movie is they brought out a DVD extended version of the trilogy, right? Yeah. And there's one part where Viggo Mortensen wants to thank all his fans, and then there's a close-up of this kid with big ears on, and it zooms in on him like he's meant to be like Bilbo Baggins. Well, there's this boy like Bilbo, and that's actually my son on top of me, so I zoom in on him when Viggo mentions, I like to thank all my fans, and he's my boy, real close-up, and I had to laugh because he wasn't even in the movie. That's us at the premiere watching the Return of the King. So that's quite cool. Okay.
So one of the guys in our band has written this song, and it's called Strider, right? And it's like Strider, and in the Freeland Tavern. It's a folky song, right?
And dark dusty boots, a satin chair, corner of a Breland Tavern. We met him there. Said his name was Strider. He's the wizard's friend. Said he was sent for us by the wizard's command. Talked and trusted him, sang a magic song. He was to guide the road that we traveled on. And he rode for the heaviest load. Try to clean the wound, life beneath an herb. Got us on our feet again, Rivendell we turn. island striding, listens to the wind, lapping with the shy folk out the journey's end. The turn of the king and the end of the dream.
Do I want to dash everyone's realization of what actually happened? To me, this might shock everyone, but the guy's not. Okay, he tried to hit on me. I'm a male. Right?
Okay, right. We may have to edit this.
So he So he hit on me. I'm having lunch. He comes and hits on me and says to me, "How would you like to come to my Lord of the Queen's party?" This is for the premiere. And I said, no, I'm not really into it. But anyway, it's quite funny. So this whole thing of...
We'll have to edit this.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to turn it off now.
No, but the cool thing was I've met him and I met Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
And when I met Viggo...
What, did he play one of the elves?
Well, no, Viggo was Oregon. It was Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
He was the main guy.
Yeah.
Well, Viggo, when I met him, I didn't know who he was, right? So we're extras, we're getting food and we're having coffee. So Viggo, when I met him, I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
So here's me having a coffee. This is in Wellington. And I said to him, hey bro, can you get me a coffee? And he's like, yeah, sure mate. So he gets me a coffee and I have my coffee and I sit down. And my friends are looking at me saying, fuck, you spoke with Viggo. And I said, who the fuck's he? And he said, oh, he's Oregon, you know, he's this actor, And I said, like, he doesn't look like, he's just like the rest of us. And it didn't click until I looked at him. He was saying, all of us had plastic swords, he had a real one. So you sort of, there was this subtleties going on. But the cool thing about him is he knew I didn't know who he was.
Yeah,
so he just treated normal.
Yeah.
And two, he didn't buy into this bullshit of I'm this person and you're that.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about the film being made in New Zealand is people are normal to each other.
Cool. Yeah, we enjoyed the movie and we liked the scenery. So which one of those were you in? The Return of the King?
It was actually, to be honest, we were in the Fellowship and the Two Towers.
Yeah.
And what was the one of them? This is what people don't want to know about, or people don't want to acknowledge. But
that's good.
One day we were filming the Two Towers and Return of the King on the same day.
Oh yeah, cool.
So we're doing all these different parts.
Yeah.
So one day we're watching Sam and Elijah, and we're watching the mime looking over this wall, and all the time it was when Elijah was he had the ring and Gollum was he bit his hand, bit his finger, but we didn't see any of that because it's all GPS. It was all digitally put in.
Don't ever say I didn't.
So we saw the end part, and one of my last scenes was when
And you liked it.
Viggo kissed Liv Tyler. That was one of our last scenes actually for the whole movie. So there's all this fake. In the movie it's these nice white petals of rose petals. In reality it was Wellington white bits of paper going all over the place. You know, so it was that sort of thing, and it was it's surreal on one level and not on the other. Yeah.
You see, song, I love you, I watched you, I walked you away. You see, song, I lost you, I washed you, I saved you away. You see, song, I left you, I brought you, I know you today. You see, song, I hold you, I loved you, I gave you today. Oh, you're singing your eyes and the song hides away. And your reason is now same. You see, song, I love you, I'll hold you, I'll watch how you give. You see, love, I know you, I'll walk with you, now go and live. You see in their eyes, child symphony makes it rain. You see in their eyes all the silencing of their pain. Fly away, little light of mine, echo all the same. Come on down off your cloud, show the healing rain. Live in me, following all the lives we shared.
But anyway, I mean, it sort of it happened, but it was that was actually 2000, 14 years ago.
Yeah, right.
And junk juice.
2000,
just
sounds
like that.
yesterday, but that's a while back.
Yeah.
You tell us that the cheeses were not.
I mean, the cool thing was I met what's his name?
I'm fully disappointed in her. And that
Not Elijah. What's the one who played Legolas?
margarita cheese on.
Legolas.
He was on
Jelly was pretty good though.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. I'm not good with that.
You know one, eh?
I dropped
I know I definitely know his face.
But he looked really weird because he always had contacts.
Yeah. Like,
So he looked really
Coloured
effeminate.
contacts.
He looked really effeminate, and you stayed away from him because he didn't look. He looked quite freaky.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was playing the elf with the blonde
Yeah.
hair and stuff. Yeah. There were some interesting characters. Did you ever read any of the books?
Part of it. Yeah. But I didn't really.
It's not everybody's thing. I read them when I was a kid.
I got into the cartoon when I saw it, and it just ended, and I didn't know why. And I knew the funny thing. One of the best things ever had happened to us on there was, some people are naive, and I met these two girls, and they were like saying, "Oh, have we got any lines, for the movie?" And I said to him, well, you're extras, you don't have lines. And I said, well, I'm going to have any lines? And I said, well, 12 o'clock, you're going to get a line. And they said, what? And I said, yeah, 12 o'clock, you're going to stand in line for your food. That's the only line you're going to get. And they were like totally horrified. And I said to him, we don't act, we role play. As extras, you role play, you don't act. So there's a big difference, all right? And what it is actors, stunt people, extras, and props, right? And you realise very quick that a prop has more value than you. And then I realised I'm never ever going to be in a movie again until the next movie I'm going to be in, I'm going to direct. I'm never going to be an extra. That's that sort of, The reality of it is you're valued up to a point.
Yeah, it's the same with anything, though, isn't it? I mean, when you're at the bottom of the whole thing, it's like, we haven't got time to explain stuff to you, just stand there, shut up. You know what I mean?
You got an AD telling you can't talk to the actor. The actor's coming over to you because they're called shitless.
Yeah, but you can understand it though. He's all in his head. He's psyched up for the role. He's remembering his lines. And he's someone to come over and say, "Hey, all right, mate, that was great. Liked you in that other film." That's not going to fly, right? No.
Thank you for coming. I'm glad you did.
Anyway, cool. That was cool. That's funny. All right, well, thanks, man.
Okay, man.
Light breaks, the hand falls heavy. I was born to get lost. Should I be willing and ready? I'll give a finger to the boss. Tall tale, your mouth was hungry. It's a kiss that you your foot's in a grave. Was I the only one who killed the parade? Killed the parade.
Fuck hell, is this your phone I've got here, Jeremy? I found this strange phone number in a phone book. I don't know whether it's yours. If it is, happy birthday. If it isn't, I don't know what to say. But, oh God, I've got Skype. I'll try and do Skype with you. Cheers, happy birthday, darling. Just bye-bye.
There's a lot of noise in the background, but I'm doing a movie thing. It's a proposal for a movie. It's about this guy who's a music producer, and he tries to produce records, never really had a hit, he's scraping by, and he falls foul of a woman who's very mad at him, who turns out to be a witch that he never knew, and she makes him into a cat. But the studio needs the album very badly, so they bring the cat to do the mix down of the CD, because he's the only one that knows
how to do it right.
Yeah.
Would you play this game of golf if it was fun?
You told me there was a 9-hole golf course here. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Mystic Valley having a 9-hole golf course, which is considered to be in the professional field of golfing.
Excellent. So I can see the first one here is on the island. The tree marks the hole, right?
Well, you got the red one, you got the blue one, you got the green.
What's the one over here? What's that one by the telephone pole?
That one happens to be number 2. If you're starting from this point, it's number 2, and if you're starting from this point over here, it happens to be number 4.
I'm starting here.
We don't have numbers on these golf halls
So
because
it goes from here to here, from here, and then over to there. I see it. It's 5 holes.
it depends on where you're starting from. If you're starting from this point,
6 at the back of the Buick. That's it.
we have 9 over there. There's one way over there.
2,
That's
3, 4, 5.
That's 7. That's 7 way over there. 8 is off to the right,
Yeah.
and 9 is way over there with the wood pole.
Okay, all right. So awesome. 9-hole golf course.
Mystic Valley.
So they said
Mystic
they told
Valley.
me you had a waterfall.
Yes, we have a place that is called the Mystical Confluence, which has a waterfall.
Or 2 even.
Well, that's it. It has 2 creeks merging into one, which is causing it to be the confluence. And a swimming pool at that.
Great. And you got hot dogs at the cafe and popcorn as well.
Popcorn, yes, popcorn. Believe it or not, we have a movie playing on movie night.
Okay. Right, great. We're going to watch like one movie 15 nights in a row.
Well, we have R-rated movies, and we have PG-13 rated movies, and we have no X movies.
Okay. Very good. All right.